Well, first of all, I'd like to thank Sunnyvale for hosting the meeting and outnumbering us. They normally outnumber us at fires anyway. We didn't bring the coffee wagon tonight. I think what we'll do is we'll just start out. I'll introduce Lieutenant AJ, as I'll call him. That way I won't slaughter his last name.
Thanks, Bob.
You're welcome.
Hi, everybody. I got to meet most of you outside already. If you don't know me, I'm AJ Berrien. I've known you folks, probably most of you, for quite some time. We kind of gathered here tonight to pay a little tribute to you folks. We don't ever get to do that unless we go to a little bit of a length, and it's our pleasure to do that. So we want to thank you tonight for what you folks do for us. So in a moment, I'm going to introduce a person that's going to make another introduction. I'd like to acknowledge two chief officers in the room. We have a Deputy Chief Jim Bouzian and Captain Jeff Clark. Jeff is the B Shift Battalion Chief this evening. So these folks all belong to Jeff. This is our new training facility, by the way. We just opened it up just a few months back. We did it in a partnership with Rural Metro. And the agreement is that they get to use this facility also for some of their training stuff. So it works out real well, and we're real happy to have it. So just a little bit of a layout here. There is a restroom straight out around the corner, so if you all need to use that. Once we get up and running here, Bob, you're welcome to reconfigure this, whatever works for you folks. And I think you found the computer equipment. You're all good to go. So really, I want to keep my comments very short. I'm almost done. Nobody likes to listen to me for very long anyway. I just want to say simply thanks for what you do, coming out all hours of the day and night. And I don't know if we express that often enough or well enough, but we very much appreciate what you do. So we're always looking. Hopefully there's a way we can somehow repay you folks from time to time, and that's what tonight's about. Okay? The next thing I want to do is introduce PSO Mike Lacey. Mike's one of our field training officers down at Station 4. Mike happens to be the person that kind of took notice of what you folks do, and he brought it to the attention of our administration. So that's why we're here tonight, to kind of pay tribute to you. So thanks again, and Mike, it's all yours.
Thank you with that. Once again, my name is Mike Lacey, and the reason I put you guys in is probably about 4 or 5 fires that I've gone to. Pretty warm or cold. It's always nice to have some cold Gatorade, hot coffee or hot chocolate or some food and stuff like that. I know all the guys here in this room really appreciate it. For sure, if you ask them, every one of them to a T would say they appreciate you guys showing up. So I thought it was important for us to recognize you all for showing up. You know, you guys do it at all hours, your own personal time, and so we just want to make sure you guys are recognized for what you do, so that's why we put you in for it. So, thank you guys very much. Without further ado, I'm going to introduce Deputy Chief Bouzian.
Hello everyone, Jim Bouzian, and I am the Deputy Chief of the Fire Bureau. I'm here representing our Chief, our Director, Frank Gergarina, who's at the Police Chief's workshop right now. But he did extend his congratulations and thanks to you. He's new to us. He came over from Fremont, straight police department, so kind of an eye-opener learning what we do here. And Bob's actually met him, and a couple of you may have met him as well at the Mountain View Fire Station over there. But I'm effectively standing in. I sit with the fire chiefs in the county, so I get to hear with them. So I'm effectively the fire chief here. And I want to kind of acknowledge what Mike did. The importance of the certificate of recognition for you is it's driven from the officers. And that's kind of the highest praise there is. Chief officers can give out awards all day long, but really, it's the folks that are out in the trenches, 2, 3 in the morning, middle of the day, that are acknowledging this. So I really thank Mike. We talked about it earlier that he kind of led the charge, but there's all kinds of other people in the background that feel exactly the way he does. So that was kind of the point of it. 1969, I've learned, is when this stood up for the first time, and your presidents and vice presidents rotate through. I came on in 89, and I remember having cookies and lemonade then. So thank you. And then for some of the officers who may not know, you occasionally go to non-fire events, police events. You went to the Lehigh incident, and Bob's still looking for a check from Lori Smith. Probably never going to come.
Well, like I said, she's a politician.
Yeah, she is. And I do want you to know, though, seriously, I mentioned it to Under Sheriff Hirakawa, and in a very polite way, and I kind of got quizzical look, and so I don't know, but I don't know, maybe that will affect your tax status if they actually kick in the money for you. So. No, yeah, so there's a story behind that. But we appreciate all that you do, and Jeff, did you want to add anything to that? I know you have a personal perspective as well.
Well, I got to tell you, when I was new in my career here and a fairly young officer, I know that might surprise a lot of people in this room that I was actually a young officer one day. But when I came here, I had a strong law enforcement background and had to learn how to be a firefighter. And I came the first couple fires I went to, I run into you folks providing the service you do. And the first thing that struck me was I'm automatically suspicious. What these guys are doing is for free, for nothing, giving us this stuff. And I really came to appreciate how important, like Mike said, that hot cup of coffee in the middle of the night. You have no idea when you've been working for 4, 5, 6 hours in a cold night, how good that hot cup of coffee is, or how good that Gatorade tastes on a 100-degree day when you're out fighting fires. Words cannot express how important that is to all of us, and I really want to express to you guys how much we appreciate the fact that you guys take care of us like that. It goes without saying that it would be a very difficult job without the support that you guys give us, so thank you guys very much.
Jeff. So a couple of other comments, and then I'll present here to Bob. I asked these officers, well, why is it? What do you like about them? Why is it good? Unobtrusive, professional, respectful. They show up, they get it, they work with us. So that's really high praise, because people coming into the emergency scene is challenging for us. So great job, and thank you very much. Without further ado, Mr. President. So the City of Sunnyvale Department of Public Safety is presenting this certificate of recognition to fire associates for your invaluable support and continued efforts through the years in providing essential nourishment and hydration at structure fire rehabilitation stations. Thank you very much.